Okay. I own this good, good, good energy, and I know that. Oh, that you want some boy, so I'ma give it. All right. What's up to the Tarot T people? What's up, Soul Family? I want to listen to my song. Let's play "Give It to You." Let's play a song. So I'ma give it to you. We're gonna play the JDB Radio on Spotify. Okay, I'm gonna play this first song by me. Produced by my homie Endless Abilities, Pearl Pilot. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm really feeling good right now. Yeah, I feel it in my soul. I'm feeling this vibe right now. I think it's my own, I own this good, good, good energy, and I know that. Oh, that you are some boy. So I'ma give it to you. Give it to you. Alright, give it to you. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, give it to you. Okay, give it to you. Oh, and I'm give it. Yes, this, give it. Oh, I'm feeling this vibe right now. It's really out of control. Yeah, I don't want to control it. I don't need to know. What's just about to happen next time? I just let it go, baby. Just flow with me and let's see what's going to just happen. What is on the horizon? You know we influence the trends. It's vibing and everything is rising and coming, 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 coming together. Can't you really see right now that I'm feeling myself? Oh, yeah, I'm feeling so good right now. I'm feeling in my soul, soul. I'm feeling really good right now, and I just wanna let go. Yeah, baby, just rock with me. 'Cause I'ma give it, 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 give it to you. I wanna give it, give it, give it, give it, give it, give it to you. And I'm give it, give it, give it. I was giving it all to you. Oh, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. Give it, give it, give it to you. I wanna give it, so give it, get it, get it, get it. Oh, yeah. Let's get it. All right, you guys. If y'all want to check out any of my music, it's on my main page. As soon as you come to the channel, you can find all my music or on Spotify or all platforms, okay?
All right. Yeah, we elevated. Can't stop for a fucking hater. Let's get into it, you guys. If y'all want to join me and get a live reading, I dropped the link down below. Or you want to come up here and talk your shit, you can do that. Okay. I'm gonna also do a quick sound check so I can just make sure y'all can hear your girl loud and clearly. Okay. I'm hoping this mic is on because I don't have to scream at the camera. If so, all right. Um, let me see. Let us see. Let us see, child. Let us see. Sound check. Today I am drinking. I was about to say I'm joking. Today I am drinking English tea time. Okay, this is black tea. I hope you guys got your tea. I was about to say I'm joking. Today I am drinking English tea time. Okay, this is black tea. I hope you guys got your tea. I was about to say I'm joking. Today I'm drinking English tea time. Okay, this is black tea. Hello, hello, hello. I think it's working. I think the mic is working. I think the mic is on. I think the mic is twerking. JK. um, hold on, y'all. I have to blow my nose. 1 second, and then we'll get started. All right, we're back. We are back, my friends. Let's get into it. I have 1,000 different cards. Too many cards. Too many decks. Or is there such a thing? Is there really such a thing as having too many decks? So, is that really a thing? All right. All right. So I feel like there is something. Why is my hair doing hair stuff? Hair, don't do that. Don't be looking lopsided. So oh 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 shit, oh shit. So basically, let's get into it. I don't know if we're gonna do 2 groups, 1 group, 3 groups, 4 fruit groups, or what. We're gonna do something. I think we're gonna do a couple different groups. Damn, y'all got the world card, so there could be a cycle that's completely um closed out and over with. All right, not really sure what this is though for you guys, but we'll get into it. We'll investigate it. Make sure you guys hit the like button. So it's almost like someone's watching you succeed. Okay, you guys could be I don't know. It's you're elevating. It's kind of funny I played that song. There could even be like a cycle or a season that you guys were going through that's definitely over with. Um so yeah, that's a little interesting with the world card. Something also I'm hearing something about like infinite abundance, okay? Or infinite supply or support or something is like, yeah, high priest. Some of you guys could be a high priestess. All right. You could be a divine feminine stepping into like your it's almost like something's supposed to end for you. I was talking about this in a couple readings, but something is now officially beginning. There could have been a karmic loop you guys were stuck in that I see you get yourself out of. Karmic cycle of some sense. In some sense. Maybe you feel like you were stuck in. Or this could even be a connection. You could have been stuck in a karmic connection. It's almost like for something to begin, you have to completely end something. Y'all could be scared to do this, but once you do, something immediately comes in for y'all. Yeah, it's like you have to release these burdens or imaginary burdens you think you would have by closing something out. It's like you get a confirmation, like, actually, no, actually, you were meant to close something out or release something so it's like something new can begin. It's like in order for something to, yeah. So some of y'all, you're just hesitant. You're a little afraid of something, or somebody could want you to be afraid, or they're afraid of like how fast things are turning around for you or going into like a new direction. Yeah, they're afraid that you have the clarity that you need and you're over them or a whole situation in general altogether. It's almost like a flood of like support comes in, like something has to be flushed out. Some of you guys could be also working on your diet. Okay. um yeah, you could be working on your diet. Hmm. Okay. Working on your health, working on yourself. Someone is just surprised. Y'all have people who are surprised that you're making it without them, okay? Or you're making a way for yourself, or whatever way you're going about something, it's like divinely guided, it is supported. No one can take this wand from you, this sense of direction from you. It doesn't matter if you're young or old. You cannot be fucked with. You cannot be taken advantage of, or you're older or younger. Because I don't believe in being like old or young like that, like that. Like you can be an old person but have a young spirit, and you could be a older individual who has a, I don't even know. I'm conflicted with this shirt, y'all. I don't know if I should. I think I'm gonna wear it like this because sometimes I'll flip my shirts. Yeah, I think it looks better like this. And if I'm going for a hoochie mama look, I'll just tighten it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I don't want to have to keep my arms all. It's like that. Like, okay, it's okay. Let's use my shirt for a reference. It's almost like you guys were unnecessarily making yourself uncomfortable in some sense. This could be for a look. You guys could be into fashion, for a business, for something. For some reason, you were making yourself um, uncomfortable, right? I don't know if you know you were doing this or you didn't know you didn't have to do this, but whatever you do, um, maybe you guys are into fashion, so you're constantly like switching up your look, your hair, whatever, or something like that, or you're into jewelry or aesthetics. But you guys get what I'm saying. It's almost like You're realizing like it doesn't have to be this hard, or you don't have to put yourself in an uncomfortable position to do something. You could just do what you want, and everything will flow in for y'all. You could be an Aries or Sagittarius, a Capricorn, a Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, or Taurus, or a Sag. Definitely heavy Sagittarius energy here. So I like this, yeah, with the Six of Cups, and then we have the Six of Wands. Okay, it's like you get some type of help the more you guys just do what you feel like. It's they say too with clothes. If you feel comfortable, you look good. If you feel uncomfortable, it'll show on the camera. It'll show in the pictures. So it's something about you show like you seeing something for yourself. Like, oh yeah, I don't like this, or oh yeah, this doesn't work for me. You know what I'm saying? Or yeah, something like that. Like something doesn't work for you, but if you can honor it, you're going to be looking good. Like you're going to be straight. If you can't, then it's like you're going to be like unnecessarily continuing something that you don't have to. And it's like something can literally be like altered perfectly for your shape, or really so much like really more so like for who you are. Spirit is trying to shape and mold something to your liking, or help you shape or mold something to your liking. Make sure you guys are liking the video. All right. Um, and it's up to you to like work with it, the shaping process, and not against it. Like, oh, I like this particular look, or I like this particular image I gave off, or I like how I used to do this or used to do that. But that was uncomfortable. Like that's you started outgrowing something. Now y'all could literally be outgrowing your clothes. Some of y'all need to get a new wardrobe, or you're just outgrowing some phase of your life, and it no longer can repeat, or you no longer can fit something or do something, so you have to adjust. So I feel like someone could be wanting you to fight like a natural ebb and flow, like a natural evolution of who you are coming into. People could have been stubborn in terms of like seeing this happen, seeing you step into the Six of Wands energy, but it's something. It's like you're supposed to be somewhere, you're supposed to be doing something, or something's supposed to look like that. You're supposed to feel this good, and it could just feel scary or weird for y'all, because y'all could be like, I'm supposed to be here on the throne, I'm supposed to do this, and it's like, yes. Something feels a little weird. You could feel like young or an amateur or a beginner, but everything is hard until it's easy. So it's okay. Everything is hard until it's easy, my friends. And then we have the chaser. Hmm, interested. So someone could be chasing y'all, or hoping that this cycle isn't really over. And it's almost like they're chasing the old version of you, though. They're chasing that flame, the old flame between y'all, or hope someone's hoping that you're chasing something that has died. Okay, that y'all could actually be working on or altering, like I said, or something about working with the altar. Okay, I hope somebody ain't trying to do some witchy poo to keep you guys stuck. But yes, it seems like you guys are ascending. Group one is ascending into a new version of themselves. And the most I see as an issue is that you have people who feel like, or an individual or two who feels like this new version of yourself, they don't click with this version. They don't, the spark is not there with this new version. Maybe with the old version of you, maybe when you were struggling, you could do something, but I feel like your inspiration is coming from a different place, or it needs to come from a different place. It can't come from the Ten of Wands. You can't do something from, it's almost like being making a project from one space and then trying to make a project from that same space. You're a different person now. You can't pull from that old, it's like you can't use that old energy to fuel you up anymore. It's ran its course. You've gotten as far as you can get somewhere with someone or something. And so for something new to actually transpire, it would have to align with this new version of y'all that y'all stepping into. So it's almost like people have to get adjusted to like where you're going or what you have stepped into, and they have to move around that, or they have to completely separate themselves, or honor you separating yourself. Yeah, coffee cup. Somebody could want to talk to y'all as you're ascending and kind of like low key bring you back down to earth, or they're hoping that like they know they really can't do that. They're hoping that they can find a way to come up to where you are. It's like people know they have to rise to the occasion if they want to like keep you around. You're not chasing no one to do shit. You know what I'm saying? You're not making no one do nothing that they don't feel like naturally called to do. You know what I'm saying? You guys are over that. That could be the cycle that's ending as well. All right. Interesting. So it kind of feels like someone's holding on to you, but you're trying to fly. Okay. So this person is someone's being like cut off. There's certain energies that are being cut off from like being able to actually hold you down this time around. All right. Basically, or sabotage y'all. Yeah, King of Pentacles. They actually have to work with you. They cannot delay you anymore or any further. All right, or you cannot delay yourself anymore any further because you guys know better. It's like you know what takes you out this Empress energy. You know what takes you out of this new space you put yourself in. You know when you're going to the past and repeating something versus when you're like when you're not. Yeah, okay. And these energies could have had y'all feeling like y'all not enough. So they could be surprised that you have, instead of trying to fight for this spark, you just let the spark die out. And you work on where you have like a never dying, like a never ending, like the flame never dies because that's what you're called to do. So if something ends, it's not coming from source. It's not coming from God. It's not coming from that help, that connection, that friendship, that job, that thing. It's the fire. It's like a fireplace. It's something about something's not fueling, okay, or something's not coming from the right place to fuel this environment or to fuel y'all or to keep something going. Okay, something about fuel. Okay, and I feel like you're gonna be surprised that something else gets y'all there. So some of y'all could be switching. You could be transitioning to a new space, but you could also just be switching up how you work, and you could realize that something that you do just you. It doesn't matter how much you grow or change. This thing, it sticks with you every time. Okay, this thing. It doesn't matter who comes and who goes, who says you're crazy, who says it doesn't matter, who says it couldn't happen, it's not possible. You keep seeing growth and success. You keep seeing your life change for the better. You keep seeing some type of evolution happen. So it's like, are you going to listen to those people who it seems like when you come around them, the flame dies? Or are you going to be around individuals that like that flame grows and like you guys just change over time? The mission doesn't really change. The people, places, and things change. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like someone can feel like you're changing, you're switching up on them, but like if they're in alignment with this new version of with your true you, they're not gonna say that. They're gonna be like, obviously, it's called for you to start acting like this, for you to start thinking like this. Like this was inevitable. It's almost like someone's growing up or leaving the nest too low key. Some of y'all could be going to college or something or whatever you're doing. I feel like there's a need to not listen to the he say she say and learn how to tune that out completely and tune in and tap into this inner flame or guidance within you because that's what's getting you somewhere. And it's like you guys could be finally recognizing that shit like, oh, this is where I feel safe and I can create, but this is where I really cannot. Like it's not me, it's not a me thing, it's not that I'm not enough, it's not that I can't do this or whatever it is. There may even be people, placing things you want in your life that you have to give up completely and not chase. That could be scary for y'all because those spaces that you was in when you was trying to obtain or keep those things or maintain, they took away from this flame. They put so many burdens on you. You couldn't create. You couldn't dance, sing, whatever you're trying to say. So some of y'all may be getting a new job. You may be getting a new home, a new vehicle, a new relationship, or something about your relationship. Something may be changing to fit what you're doing, not so much you trying to fit in and change yourself for others. Okay, you're done doing that. Okay, and at the moment you feel like you have to, you just snap out of it. You're like, wait, I'm not doing this with you. I'm not considering what I got to do to make you happy. This is what I do to make me happy, and you can add to the happiness or you can remove yourself. So that's that. You know what I'm saying? You can help me do this shit, or you can be gone. So I feel like this is some tea because whatever this is pretty deep. You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like you guys usually have this reaction, or somebody could be surprised that after they like tested your commitment to changing, like to actually doing something and sticking with it, you did, okay? Or that you did stick with something and you're like doing better. I won't even say without them, but you're doing just fine without them. Like you're doing just fine without the alteration, without the manipulation of like whatever someone's trying to convince you you need to be down with. You don't. Yeah, whatever that change that you made, it could have cut out a lot of stress. Whatever this was could have been stressing you guys out whether you realized it or not. You could have been doing way too much to keep up an image or to keep up something, okay? Or to keep something going with someone. Some of you guys have a fear that if you stop chasing someone, that's the end of the relationship. You need to stop chasing them. What the fuck? Some of y'all, there's going to be a crazy fake twin flame karmic relationship that ends that you might even think is twin flame energy. But then you're going to realize, unless you're altering yourself or chasing this relationship, there's nothing there. It's just all on you. But the moment you're chasing, the flame sparks. So it's really you that is the twin flame. This other energy is not your twin. They cannot they're not matching you for a reason. Your energy, or they cannot rise to the occasion for a reason, because like the flame constantly dies out and comes back because you're the one lighting the fire. You know what I'm saying? Not saying you started this shit, but it's like you guys are the one keeping something going. Someone is not able to give you what you deserve. Morality. And I feel like you guys know what the right thing is to do, and someone could be kind of like, there could be energies that know you're not going to chase for this job, you're not going to chase for this relationship, you're not going to be something you're not to stress yourself out, but you used to do that. And you may have not even realized how much you were in the slightest little ways. And you're realizing you don't have to do that. And there's a whole world of people who will support you for you just being you, how you like to do things. Okay, like there is a creator that is supporting what you create, your creations. You are helping create something that is different outside of this world that had you binded to doing things only one way. And whatever you are doing, you could be realizing something was a mistake, but after a while, if you kept doing something, it was no longer going to be considered a mistake. If you kept going back to something, it's not a mistake, it's now free will. And you realize you cannot use your free will to like show up in some type of way, you know what I'm saying? Otherwise, that's then like your fault. Like you cannot compare yourself, and you cannot compare when you don't compete. So, and also, you can't. I mean, you cannot. Shit, I didn't mean to say it like that, but shit, yeah, y'all realize you don't have to compete for something. You don't have to compare yourself, or just even be somebody who was trying to get you to compare, compete yourself, and you could have unknowingly been doing so. You know what I'm saying? Or they thought you were making them do something, and it's like someone's realizing you were never doing that. You know, it's about what they have going on, who they're doing this with. So you could have had to separate yourself from whoever that was, because that comparing and competing energy could have stressed y'all out. And so now it's like something is naturally being corrected, and you're naturally being connected to who you're supposed to be connected to or working with. And it's a lot of balance, it's a lot of harmony. You could feel like you truly have a friend or people on your side, and everybody's a little different, but everybody's who they are. Like that's why the flame keeps going. Hey Monique, hey Soul Family. So there's a lot of guilt on whoever this other energy side is. You may witness this week, group one, people who changed themselves, altered themselves, their reality just to live in a dream that's not even really their dream. It now become a nightmare, and them wanting to do everything in their power that they really probably should have did during the Scorpio full moon, wanting to purge it, wanting to end it, wanting to change, wanting to do something different, wanting to be a part of this world that you have made yourself a part of, where like it's just God's children just doing whatever the fuck we want to do. And you're gonna see who has kind of like in a sense sold their essence, sold their dignity, their respect, their soul, like, sold out in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Versus who like we thought it was lame to be ourselves, but now like being yourself is like the coolest thing fucking ever. Doing what feels good, what feels right is like the new trend, the new morality system we're all going by. Where before it was like you have to be fake to make it. Now, if you're not yourself, you cannot make it. So something is benefiting you that at one point it did not. Like it's almost like being happy that you never changed who you are, because now something is fueling you up. Now people are gassing you up. Now something's working for y'all. It's like finally, it's like growing your hair out. At first it looks ugly. You want to fucking put a wig on. You want to fucking do all kind of shit to your hair until you get to that phase where it goes from like the uncomfortable ugly look to like it's fitting. It makes sense. Your hair is starting to grow. It's getting a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Which Rich Rising, Soul Fam, Rich Rising. You know what I'm saying? Like now something is perfect for you, or it's looking good. So there could be something about that going on as a trend for group one. I'm gonna get off of group one semester because we'll be here forever. Whatever you used to do, it wasn't the trend. It wasn't cool, or being yourself, something about something. You used to have to feel like you had to chase for acceptance, for support, or whatever. You fought doing that and you stuck to being original, being yourself. It's now benefiting you. But at one point, it's like growing your hair. Like I said, when your hair was still growing, it people didn't want to fuck with you. Okay, when something wasn't showing, like when something wasn't trendy, people didn't want to deal with you. Like at one point you was looking crazy, and motherfuckers was looking at you like you was gonna stress them out. You know what I'm saying? Now motherfuckers is looking at you like it's the other way around. Now it's the other way around, okay? It's crazy. It's like right as you're about to be like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna just be like everybody else. Fuck it. I'm gonna just conform. You get some type of confirmation that's like, please don't do that. We need you to stay you. And spirit gifts you something. Confirmation. It's like you get some type of gift to for not changing. And it could be people who care about you, a whole new world that opens up for you, doors, opportunities, things start working out for you that was once broken or that wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? Out for you, things start working out that you felt rejected, or you felt immature and lost. You start to realize you're on point and you're innovative. You're bringing something new that's never been seen before. You're very much needed. You go from literally overlooked to overbooked, group one, okay? literally counted out to being completely counted in. For some of you guys, constantly chosen over to becoming top pick. Okay, so it could be weird. It could feel a little weird. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be like, what do I do? What do I do? Be your fucking self. And y'all could be like, what? That's it? Oh my God. When the world was trying to tell y'all, it's like the world is catching up to whatever y'all are on. And all you got to do is just stay true. Okay? Group group 1. All you got to do is stay true. And the world's going to catch up. Don't try to come steal my hairstyle thingy. Because I can already see some of y'all like, oh yeah, I'm about to do my hair like that. And I'm about, no. That's what it is too. Like, like maybe y'all was always the type to wear your natural hair out. Then you grew up, people told you ill, you look like like a slave. So you stop wearing your hair. It could be something so simple. Maybe you still like wigs, you still like to explore, you still like to play around with your look, right? Motherfuckers was bullying y'all for this shit. Now motherfuckers is telling y'all, please wear your hair out. That's your look. That's your thing. That shit is cute. Da, 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 da. And you're just like, what the fuck? Now the same people. Some of y'all, you need to keep. You know why you need to keep doing something? Is the moon still in Aquarius? I believe so. The moon is still. I think the moon is still in Aquarius. Cause this is some dumbass shit where it's like now the real ones who never change, we get the blessings now. Like we get all the love now. Like that's what's respected. It's like, did you fold and mold yourself to society? Because those trends is phasing out. That's what's collectively ending with the world card here and the Ten of Wands. Or did you stay true? You know what I'm saying? Oh, the moon is in damn Pisces already. That was fast. But there could be some futuristic thing. Like some of y'all don't know you've been doing something way a long time that's now what everybody does. So don't change. Don't switch up. Nah. Yeah, the moon is just went into Pisces like this morning. Or someone's surprised that you did not switch up for them, that they thought they were going to be the one to make you go against this true heart's desire, and they were not. Be honest with yourself. What's your true heart's desire? Something could have been very tempting, but be grateful that you did not change. There could be a miracle. Expect a miracle that's coming to you guys because you did not be something you're not. You did not get down with something that did not feel right to you, and now it's all being seen that like collectively, hey, gratefully, we don't. It's like people are like, it's like calling something out and people are like, you're crazy, and all these motherfuckers go do some whole shit, right? And you're like, I'm gonna be celibate, or I'm not gonna entertain that, or I'm not gonna be down with that. All these other chicken heads go do something, or all these passport bros, whatever, they go do some weird shit, right? Y'all stay on the throne. Y'all like, fuck that. Do y'all know that y'all is the ones that's like, now these people looking like community D or P or whatever the fuck, and y'all is the ones that's looking like everybody dream person. It's something like that going on. It's something weird. Like you think it's like the good girls and the good guys are like not losing. We're like winning now. Okay, the nerds, the oddballs, the outcasts. It says the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receive it. A lot of y'all, it's your business. It's something you've been working on that you never thought was going to be like as big as it is or as big as a deal. And you have certain principles or things that you follow, or there's like a way of life you just live by, and it's going to start benefiting you, and it's going to be weird to you because you're going to be like, I swear motherfuckers really fought me, like this shit shouldn't be how we all live. Like I thought, like y'all gonna realize a lot of y'all, you are like a different breed, because most people think whatever you used to stand by morally, that's now becoming a trend, or people are realizing that's always been the right way. You always lived your life like this. So you're going to start looking at other people like ill. And don't feel bad too if y'all start switching up or changing up on people and you don't want to do certain things because you feel like these people always switched up while you stayed true. Like these motherfuckers are just trying to come fit in with y'all, but they're not really like a part of the originals. You know what I'm saying? Like the next minute motherfuckers say that whatever you doing is lame, they'll be right on the next bandwagon. That could be why, yeah, that could be why some people are like a little upset with you because you could have blocked them out. So they can't come into this new cycle or phase. They have to phase out with that trend that they chose. So these people who chose over you, all right, group two, I guess that's group two message. It's a lot of motherfuckers that chose over y'all, went with the hottest next best thing, said your idea was gonna flop, made it seem like whatever you was sticking to, that shit would never really make it. Now all these same people want to spin the damn block. What a damn shame. Okay, just like you tell your best friend. I hope my old ex best friend don't be watching, cause sometimes I be roasting her ass out of love. Cause I be like, bitch, if you is watching, you gonna know I still feel the way about that shit. I don't hold a grudge, but like I'm gonna use myself as an example sometimes for fuck shit messages, and I gotta let y'all in and be like, yep, I wasn't perfect. I did this whole shit. I did this. I did that. I'm gonna use my ex friend as an example. Just like you tell your ex friend, I'm gonna use any. Y'all be seen. I don't be throwing nobody in the bus, but I be using my mama, everybody as an example. You ain't safe. If I ain't nobody safe. If I ain't safe to be on bullshit, you ain't safe to be on bullshit around me. It don't work like that. I ain't the holier thou most perfect. I can never be called out, bitch. You know what I'm saying? So y'all ain't either. Anybody in my life that's y'all know we all get called out. Spirit call us out every damn day. So we don't get to check each other, okay? So we can talk about it, right? So basically, I feel like my glasses is lopsided or something. But basically, uh, I think it's funny because yeah, like this, like telling your best friend not to do some dumbass shit. They cut you off to do this shit because they know morally you're not gonna fuck with them if you find out they doing X, Y, and Z. This mother never now see you good. Now they want to spin the block like they was always there for you and they should have listened and they sorry sis. Some of y'all, this is y'all. And there ain't gonna be no way to get back access, Shawty. I ain't even gonna lie. Or some of these people, I mean, they might find a way to like uniquely apologize or some shit like that. Uniquely apologize. But it's still not gonna suffice or be like enough to get back into your world because for them to be a part of this world, they had to be kicking the same shit, they had to be on the same shit, they had to be doing the work. Otherwise they're gonna fall. So remember I was doing that reading a couple like a week or so ago and I was like, don't take some offer or y'all gonna fall. It kind of feels like certain energies have fallen off and you guys are slowly being like put up on that pedestal by the divine. And so group group two just gonna have to watch they back a little bit and not in the scary sense, but just watch your back in the sense of like thinking that you can trust certain energies that like literally when times change, they change. Okay. And it's not saying we're not supposed to change, but they change with the times while y'all just change over time and there's a difference, okay? There's a difference. You don't want those type of wishy-washy ass people around you. You want solid motherfuckers around you. Okay. Period. So somebody could be mad, but I feel like they don't really have certain. Somebody could want to reconnect, but they don't really have certain principles. They don't stand on certain shit, so they can't stand next to you. You know what I'm saying? They don't stand on business when it's time to, so they can't even stand with you. They can't even stand you guys now. Okay. Where some also y'all might have a lot of energies that once used to like admire you that may start to show that ugly side. Okay. And then y'all might have energies too that used to not like you because you stood on business about certain things and you would not bend. That now feel like, you know what? That motherfucker actually right. I can't even lie. She actually right about this shit. Cause look how this transpired. Look how this played out. That wanna reconnect with y'all. You might be surprised who you actually connect with. That y'all stand on the same type of shit. But it just seemed like y'all was alone, like y'all the only ones. But no, you finna find them other gemstone friends that's actually doing the work like you guys by just being yourself. Look, Ace of Pentacles, or y'all about to be walking into opportunities, being gifted and receiving all kind of support. This could be a job, a love offer. because you stay genuine, you stay real, you stay true. While these people gonna be feeling stuck like how, Sway? It's almost like people not gonna even want to fuck with certain energies that changed for the time. So while y'all changed over time, people feel like these people is fake. Like they don't want to reconnect with these individuals. And somebody, y'all gotta be careful. Some of these energies want you to reconnect with them to free them from their own bondage. For to free them, they almost want you to give your blessings, what you got as a gift from spirit for doing the right thing over time, even if it seemed wrong because you're doing something that most people would be like, if I ain't gotta suffer and do this extra shit, like fuck that, fuck making those sacrifices. I'll just go with what's convenient. Y'all getting gifts from spirit because y'all didn't just do what was convenient. Y'all did what was more. You did the right shit that you could sleep at night. Your dreams ain't nightmares and shit. Your dreams be all like supportive and helpful. It's people who want you to like almost give your good energy and your clarity and your cup to them, knowing that they really can't give you anything but more like lostness, more like confusion because they're not even in like it's like trying to help somebody that's not where they are and not where they're supposed to be, and then thinking they're going to be able to help you. They cannot help you if they're not even in alignment. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I'm seeing here for somebody. Okay, or be mindful of someone trying to act like they can help you, but they're completely out of alignment, and they even telling you they know they are. Yeah, Five of Wands. They're just trying to get access. They just want to stay connected or attached to you so that you don't see that they're lost or they took a loss with you guys. Okay, they took an L with y'all. They went in a different direction, and that's why they cannot bring you clarity or whatever you need or deserve. Somebody may actually get exposed if they try to come to you and deceive you to put you back in this conformative state or this space of feeling like you're not enough or you got to change or you got to be something you're not. Somebody's going to get karma, and the karma is going to be them feeling like uncomfortable with being anything but themselves. So the more they try to like put you back in a space of like making you feel like no, you can't be a content creator, you can't be a famous this or that or a successful entrepreneur. You got to be who I grew up and saw you as. You got to be who I always knew you as. You got to play small. You got to da 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 da. You don't got to play small. You don't got to be who they always saw you as. Y'all not that person anymore. You cannot be that person no more, right? They're going to actually start to feel uncomfortable. Their karma is them going to feel like, I ain't even mean to do a what's their karma message, but someone's karma is going to be them feeling like how you felt when like you could have been trying to hang out with them and you could have been trying to work with certain people or work at a certain job and you felt like something was off, like you could not be something you're not to keep that job, to keep that lifestyle, to keep these luxuries, to keep a certain person around. Their karma is going to be that they're going to think they're coming in offering you the ability to like, they're going to offer you something to like destiny swap, and they're going to get swapped with that old version of you. That energy that they tried to make you feel uncomfortable for being yourself, they're going to start to feel uncomfortable if they're not being themselves. They're going to feel uncomfortable to be fake, to be, I heard dismissive, to be, they're going to feel weird for not connecting with y'all. Some of these people, karma is that they're not even going to have anything to offer y'all. You know what I'm saying? But being themselves. And they don't really want you to see who they really are because you might realize that they're not as all that as you thought they were. With the Ace of Pentacles, like you actually got it going on and you don't need this person or these people, and they're gonna be feeling away. Five of Wands, okay? Like who the fuck you think you are type of vibe. And you're gonna be like me, JDB, myself. Yeah, Eight of Wands, they're gonna be feeling away like you're not gonna sit around and fight them to help them figure themselves out or fight them on who they really are not and who they really are. You're just gonna move forward with your life with the star card, and they're gonna be feeling like they're a, they're gonna be feeling like foolish or weird for kicking it or hanging around people who don't like them for who they are. So some of these people karmas that they're gonna want to spin the block, Six of Cups, and they're not gonna be able to, like this real raw authentic version of themselves without the ego, without the mask. without the illusions, the lies that they put up, that should have been offered in the past before this cycle closed out. They can't come in with this new energy that you're in. There's something about rapport being built too over time. Someone's hasn't built good rapport with people, and that's on them. They can't just fit in where they want to fit in with y'all. It ain't like that no more. Everybody has a specific role or position or part that they play in this magical divine movie we're telling, this story we're telling, okay? And you know what I'm saying? And this person, they need to find their place. Some of these people, that's what their karma is going to be. They're not going to have a place in your life to bring you conflict and confusion because you're just doing what you feel called to do, because you're just going where you feel called to go. They're going to have to like kick rocks and stay in this crabs in a barrel with those people who like to fit in and be something they're not, or they're going to have to just go alone and meet you where you're at in this star energy. AK, they can't knock you down. They can't compete and compare themselves to you. To get into this Ten of Pentacles, they actually have to match you. They actually have to work with you, not against you. And some of these people are not ready to do their work, because that would have to mean that they would have to face all these shadows, all these demons, all this fake shit that they put out towards you. And they would have to truth to give you an Ace of Pentacles. They would have to also be real about why they never gave that to you in the first place in the past. Hello, what's up, Brittany D? Why they weren't this open in the past. They would have to like basically, I don't want to say kiss your feet or kiss your ass, but they would kind of have to like esoterically bow down to you. Okay, because some of y'all, your spiritual rank is higher than these people, and they want you to like, they always wanted you to bow down to them and you to feel like the all bought out, or you're just a conspiracy theorist, or you're just like the one who's out of alignment. Now these people feel like they don't know life and they need you to figure out what's next, or they're using you for confirmations. Even if they don't want to tell you this could be what's going on in secret and private. And so it's like they're not going to be able to get you to bow down. They're going to feel like they have to kind of like the way they wanted you to bow down to them, and like, who do you think you are type of energy. Like, they're going to feel like they got to do that to y'all, and you're not even asking them to do this. And some of these people are not going to do it because they're going to stay in the Eight of Swords rather than just having a genuine conversation or saying that they're wrong or doing what's right for their own spirit. They're going to stay binded to the devils that they bound themselves to. They paid to do so. They received money to stay in these situationships and shit. Then do the right thing because it feels better than to give you the the credit, or to, it feels better than to say you was right. You know what I'm saying? And that's karma. That's a different level of karma, because that's conscious you that's you consciously making a decision to stay somewhere you know you don't belong. And now whatever comes with that, if you're harmed, if you're hurt, if you lose something, that's on you. That's on them. It's not on y'all collective, because these people knew better. This is like what I was trying to tell my ex-friend. It's like, you're not you're not perfect just the way you are. You're perfect just the way you are, but you don't have to do that to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? And I got a lot of backlash and lost a lot of friends because of certain things I was not down with. And so this could be for y'all like a friend that, instead of telling you the truth, or spinning the block, this energy is going to stop themselves, or not even be able to have the words to communicate to you because they're so off and out of alignment. They don't even know what to say to you. You would be disappointed, honestly, because you would be like, you know better. So this energy knows better. And so whatever comes from whatever they reaped, whatever they sowed, that's what they reaped. And what y'all reaped is this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, it's something new. It's something that's going to free you from the Eight of Swords energy that they tried to constantly keep you in. All right, healing heart. You could be healing your heart, healing from heartbreak, abusive relationship, a toxic friendship, an addiction of any kind. But yeah, and you getting this Ace of Pentacles, you getting this bag, you coming up, you leveling up, whatever you're doing, you guys glowing up into this version of this better future version of yourself. It's going to be a mirror moment for them to stop projecting onto y'all, but and for them to finally see what they need to work on to get on y'all level. All right, it's going to be an opportunity. You winning, and without saying I told you so, Like I always knew I was gonna be able to do. Like some of y'all could have been that type of friend where you would be like people could be remembering where you predicted or you claimed or you vowed that you was gonna make something happen, or like this was your mission, or this was your purpose here, and you were gonna do X, Y, and Z, and y'all are now doing it. So you getting this Ace of Pentacles could be like you finally doing something you always said you would. Confirmation, you making some dream come true. Okay, and so you know what I'm saying? People could be seeing you do things that once seemed crazy now become normal. And so this is going to be opportunity for someone to look in the mirror and realize like why did they try to make you feel so weird when you were like really the future? Like you were really like showing them the way. You know what I'm saying? Like that like it's gonna be a mirror moment. Hey free, hey beautiful. It's gonna be a hey soul fam, love y'all. It's going to be a mirror moment for them to look in the mirror and stop projecting onto y'all and be like, damn, like the reason why they was coming for you like this or being like this because they were out of alignment. Like it's just going to be a moment for them to like look at those inner wounds and stop expecting you to fix it and heal it, and a moment for them to like lick their wounds and deal with it. And that might be really hard for some of these people, and it may be hard that you can also step in, and that you may, the most y'all may need to do is maybe release the anger and the frustration of like all the shit you went through where you was told like don't be like this or you're doing too much or whatever the fuck, and now that's benefiting you now, and you're being told to do too much, to go over the top, and like that anger of like why the fuck you try to make me feel like I was like wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all gonna have to find a way to uniquely release that for yourselves. Yeah, that might be the most y'all need to do is like self-indulge a little bit in your own energy rather than giving it to whoever this person or these people are, because they don't deserve it and they wouldn't know what to do with it anyways. They would make you feel bad for helping and for not helping. They would talk shit whether you did something or you didn't. These people made their bed and now they must lay in it, and you made yours and it's comfy and it's clean. Okay. All right. So clean yourself off of these people's guilt, of these people's fear to be real. All right. Self worth, value, time to heal, shadow work, self appreciation. Some of you guys, you could have had to even leave all kind of things that you cared for. Like you could have sacrificed a lot. You know what I'm saying? And so to get this confirmation, this Ace of Pentacles, that like you're on the right path, it may hurt that like you can't help somebody. You know, you could be healing from some type of heartbreak or healing from a friendship, something that you really wanted, but it just they had to learn in their own time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And some of you guys, the cool part is about this, you're going to be getting some friends and some people that's going to be keeping you out of this sunken place that somebody could want you to be in, you know, over them and it not working out and where they're at right now. But it's like, they're like a grown ass kid that's expecting you to like feel bad about the decisions they made. Nobody felt bad when you guys were making decisions and taking risks and investing in yourself or making investments and it looked crazy. Nobody was helping you. These people got to go through their crazy spiritual awakening season when it like ugly hair growth season, because now y'all hair growing beautiful, and these same people was saying your hair was ugly when you was trying to grow out your hair. Your business wasn't gonna make it when your business was at the beginning, and now y'all shit is about to be, I'm hearing Fortune 500. Some of y'all got business. Some of y'all gonna be billionaires and all kind of shit. A lot of y'all know you like I am a millionaire. Y'all already that right now. It just didn't show at first. So you can't help these people, or you would be a fool, because that would be like you helping your enemy. Because at one point, even if these people were not your enemy, they were, because of the choices they would make in their own life to go against themselves. They automatically went against you, and you can't fuck with nobody like that. So y'all gonna be fucking with people who don't bring you stress, aren't going to make you make the same mistakes, aren't making the same mistakes and then calling a mistake it's not a mistake, it's a choice, a free will choice, and they don't bring you stress. They're not trying to isolate you. They want you to pop out. They want you to come out of your shell. They want you to transform and tap into that damn inner flame, inner dragon, inner fucking nine-tailed fox head ass like it's Naruto in you, that creator energy, and create. And because it frees them, it's like the more people see you do something, the more they know they can do something. You're a confirmation that they're going in the right direction. So as much as you may be a confirmation that for some people that they didn't turn down the wrong path and they should have listened, you know what I'm saying, to themselves. They should have been themselves, and they feel like a damn fool because now they got to start all over. Y'all starting over is going to be with new things that's better suited for this level that you just reached, this transformation that you just went through, this integration of all these different parts of you. And the biggest part of this could be like you you're gonna be coming into a new phase of your life where like the doubts is gonna subside. The doubting side of you is gonna be like more suppressed, and the part of you that's about that shit, the part of you that always knew you was different and a little weird and you can make it happen, that part is gonna come out more, and it's gonna silence these other energies, and you're only going to be able to hear or to connect with people who have big dreams like you, okay, who have this big spirit like you, who have a big purpose like y'all. So don't feel afraid of these individuals trying to spin the block and make you compromise with them. You're not going to be able to, because you're just not set up like that, okay. Yeah, you guys could actually be the runner right now energetically to a lot of people, like people who had fear of intimacy, of connecting with y'all, people who ran away from y'all, people who were willing to let go of y'all because they felt like y'all were too intense, y'all were too real, y'all were too divine, like it was, y'all were too good in a sense, or morally correct. These people are gonna be like wishing that they connected with y'all, and they didn't try to, this for some of y'all, they didn't try to make y'all an option or have like an unconventional relationship, or they didn't try to one night stand you or just string you along. They're gonna be wishing that they like, when they had the chance to talk it out or talk to you or be with you or be real, that they utilized the opportunity, but they didn't. So they can't be mad now, you know what I'm saying? They can't be even upset about who you connect with too, because some of these people want you to feel like you would be alone as you heal, as you move forward, and that's stressing them out that you actually have. It's like the moment you actually took a leap out of faith on your own thing with the Fool card, everything that was stressing you out with these people, everything that was making you be something you're not, subsided. You know what I'm saying? The moment you chose you is how y'all got this Ace of Pentacles. Okay, maybe y'all, for a lot of y'all, it's gonna be a new love offer, because a lot of y'all could have been with people where, unless you had a damn wig, or you was doing all this extra shit and showing off your titties, your ass, and being something you're not, trying to feed someone's ego or feed the illusion of what somebody wants, trying to conform to the idea of what somebody wanted. That's the only time you can get their attention. But as soon as you be yourself, you didn't. You know what I'm saying? The flame died. Go look at Groups One message, right? And so now this energy, y'all can have a new energy that's coming in, and it's stressing out the old energy, because your natural self, they love to indulge in just you. Your natural beauty, who you naturally are, they love that for that. They don't want you to be nothing else but your damn self. And that's stressing some of these energies out, that they actually really did like you for you, but because of their parents or because of their family or because of what social media says, they felt like you didn't fit the look. So they didn't want to work with you. They didn't want to deal with y'all. They didn't want to, you know what I'm saying? So they didn't want to be with y'all, really, because they thought you weren't. They tried to make you feel like you weren't good enough, but really they weren't enough for you. Okay, so or they, this job or whatever didn't offer you enough, so that's why you got rejected. So there could be an aspect of rejection is redirection here too, or a lesson around that. So if you got rejected in any sense, be grateful for that, because it's benefiting you now and where you're headed. And these same people who rejected y'all are going to be wanting y'all acceptance, and they're going to be asked out. Okay, they're going to be asked out. And some of y'all also, you're going to get some, I'm telling you, the money is going to, y'all are where the money resides, because y'all are being yourself. So prosperity lies ahead for you guys. All right. And some of you guys are going to be also put in a position where you're going to be able to give rather than take, or you're going to just know who to give to rather than, you know, or who not to even take from, because there's going to be certain people who want you to give to them or want you to take from them, but you know something about it will only stress you out. It's unnatural. They're just trying to connect themselves to this prosperous energy that you're in, because they don't want you to see them as like beneath them. Like they don't want to, they just want to give to you, or they want you to take something from them, because they don't want to be like out the loop. Even though If the shoe was on the other foot, I don't even think these people would loop y'all in. Yeah, y'all got prosperity lies ahead as well. So y'all also got the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. It feels like group two gets more of what they want because they don't fold. They never did. They never could. Okay. Expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been heard and being answered. Yeah, something finally could balance out finally for y'all after a long time of like experiencing the opposite. This situation be handled in a fair and just manner, or where you were done dirty, you were stressed out, you had to like almost like I'm hearing signed documents. Wow, y'all had to like really be something you're not, or get down with the program and like go against your own free will or go against yourself just to keep certain things. You're not gonna have to do that no more, or you're gonna realize you never had to, and you're gonna be happy that you didn't. So you could be getting out of a karmic contract, or you guys are getting a new contract. A lot of y'all both, because you did not switch up. You trusted this inner wisdom and you went with that, and that's leading to something being fair for you. But you know, everybody knows life ain't fair. So some of these people don't think something's not fair, that you don't deserve something that you're getting, or you shouldn't be able to receive this, or whatever this is, that this miracle, this prosperity y'all coming to. There's gonna be some people who feel like it's not fair, but it is. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, they would have it and they had it their way. They were getting things that they shouldn't even been getting, jobs, relationships, all kind of shit, and they weren't even being themselves. Y'all are getting this because y'all were being yourself. These people think it's unfair because they got away for so long with being fake until they made it, and y'all got along. They got around for so long by being unreal, and now that's not working for them, and their face card ain't as good as y'all's. You know what I'm saying? And y'all got around all this time off your face card, off being genuine, and it may have not used to benefit you before, but now, oh, y'all got all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? All kind of treasures and gems and jewels and coins and things that, and credit and spirit that you can utilize, and these people don't have the same cred. Okay, this could be street cred, school creds, I don't know, but y'all got credit. Okay, y'all good. Okay, or something about your credit could be improving. Okay, or people are giving you credit that like, nah, you do deserve whatever this is. This is fair, and favor ain't fair, and you are definitely fucking favored. And a part of what comes with that favor is sometimes you got to be fair even with yourself. You can't do certain shit like favor ain't fair because it just is what it is. Look up the definition of favor. Okay, somebody can feel like you're the favorite, you're favorited, you're favored, but they really deep down know why, and they don't even have the same internal compass or ability to listen to it and honor it. You know what I'm saying? They don't have the same faith. They don't have the same discipline or obedience to have the favor that you have, and that's really the truth. And if they do even have it, they did not honor it, they did not utilize it, they did not trust it, they did not go with that, they went against it. So they can't be mad by how the tables turn or the scales balance. All right, so I love you guys. If y'all need a reading, hit me up. That was To The Tarot T. Continue to be who the fuck you are and live your best life. Be you, be happy, be free, and be yourself. Okay?